Hello and welcome back to Tammy's Dolls. Today you see in front of you 4 little dolls that I bought. I got yesterday in the mail. Now I did make a video up, but I didn't care for the video and how I made it, so I didn't put it up. But anyhow, I have them here today. I bought these 4 dolls off of eBay. I got them really cheap. Now there was a reason why. The lady on there explained that she just had not got to them and that they had an odor to them, and that they do. But the odor isn't offensive, so offensive that you can't have it in your house. But there is like a pungent to them, and right now what I did was I ripped off their wigs because a lot of their wigs were cut, or they were just not. They were missing. There was no wig cap underneath their wigs to begin with. It was like a wig with some thread going around, and it looked like they were reused on them. They didn't really belong to them. Maybe one did, but anyhow, they're all going to be re-wigged with new wigs. But right now I'm letting them air out a bit. Yesterday when I went by them I could smell. Today I'm not. They've had 2 good baths and some stuff that I put on to try to take the odor out of them, and it has worked. I put a little dress on this one here, you see, right here. So I just put it on her just to see. But it's not her dress that they all came clothed too, by the way, with dresses and everything. But again, not the dresses that should be on them. They are old dresses, but not to them. Not with what I want to see them in anyways. So they'll be all redressed, re-wigged, shoed, everything. And I'm going to keep these little gals. Now, are they marked? Yes, they are. They're Alexanders in here and an AC, which I'm going to take as American character. So I think one of them is a Sweet Sue. I'm going to say that. I may be wrong. The one that's Sweet Sue, I think is it this one right here? I'm going to pick her up for a minute because I'm pretty sure it is her. That is the, oh my goodness, I am wrong. This is an Alexander. Okay, this one's an Alexander right here. She's Alexander. Let me keep looking. And this is the American character right here. This one here is the American character. This is the AC doll. Now, they're walkers as well. Not all of them are. This one's a walker. This is Sweet Sue, I think the Sweet Sue walker doll. Okay, she walks very well, but she's very loose in her legs, so I'm going to have to tighten that up. And but she does walk. This one here is an Alexander. These 3 are Alexanders after that. These are the 3 Alexanders with an American character in there. So very nice dolls. Very pleased with them. Their eyes are in perfect condition. I don't have to take their heads off or anything of that sort to, you know, fix eyes or anything of that sort. Now this one's a little bit bleached out. You can see in the face there. But I think once you put a little bit of coloring into her, she'll look fine. You know, I like them. I'm going to keep these. These are, I almost thought of reselling them, but when it comes to me, when I start to open up my store to resell, but I'm looking at them at this time, I love them all. I don't have these types of dolls in my collection, as you know. I'm a big baby doll collector. But again, while you're in this type of collection, you seem to swerve to another area from time to time, and you go, you know what, I like these dolls. I like you change, and you gravitate sometimes to another area. I did with Barbies a bit. I'm trying to stay out of that rabbit hole. I didn't fall completely down it. I kind of found like a limb going down and grabbed it and pulled myself back up a little bit. I'm not going to say I'm totally out of the hole, but I am not as deep. Because it all comes down to one thing, room. And what do you want to fill that room with? And I'm changing all the time. And that's okay. I like it. So anyhow, that is that there. So I'm going to move them off because I also have a box opening. That just came in. I just went to go outside for a minute and there's a big box sitting there. I think I might know what it is. I'm not sure. So let's take these gals down. And it's going to be nice to see these girls transform also into their new beauty that they'll get with their new wigs and everything. Wigs will make them just more adorable than ever. Just a plain wig, and then their clothing on top will just, you know, bring the sparks right out in them. So very happy to have those in my collection. Let's move this over and let's see. Now, when I told you I wasn't buying any more dolls, that is correct. I have not bought any more. This is what's coming in, what's left. I think I got another box coming in, and that's it. I'm done. So this is my mark I'm making. So anyhow, cardboard off. Let's see what I got myself into here. I think I might know what these ones are. If it's these or I think it's just being a one doll, but I don't know. Let's not say anything. But I'm not sure what is coming in. Well, it's 2 boxes together, so I know what this is. Okay. This is another little field that I'm gravitating towards. It's another little rabbit hole. Let's get this paper off. Okay. So I am still waiting for one more box. Watch it, Mabel. Incoming. Honey bunny. She's doing. If you're wondering who Mabel is, Mabel's my little cat I got back in March. Her birthday's March the 2nd, or the 2nd I think it is. Yeah, 2 boxes here. So that's what this is, and I know what's in here. When I bought these 2 dolls, it's an I got them really cheap. Again, I'm always about cheap. You're going to hear that come out of me a lot. I think because I have a budget I have to stay in. Even, you know, with John being gone and everything, I'm still trying to stay in my budget. He'd be very proud of me. But have I done it? Yes, I've done pretty good. I think I've lowered my budget too now. There are some things next year that I want to do, and I don't need it's not that I can't afford the dolls, I can, but I've got so many boxes sitting of just dolls that need to be worked on. And that's starting to bother me a lot, and I want to work on them and either sell or keep. And I'm content with what I've got now. So, but are there avenues where I want to go down to collect? Yes. So what I have to do is sell. I can't keep every one. I just can't. My house is only so big, and I've taken over a few rooms, and I'm starting to load them up, and that's bothering me. So I don't want it to consume my whole house, which it is going to if I keep going the way I am. Which is fine in one way, but it's not who I totally am in another. There are other things that I like as well, and I don't like a house cluttered with dolls. I like a house that has dolls in it, but not cluttered. I want a room where they are, where they have their own space, and where I can go to. And then I want a place where I can also get away from them and do other things as well. If you can understand that. And I can see what's happening, and they're starting to creep into the whole aspect of my whole house, and that is bothering me. So we're going to fix that. And that means I'm going to have to sell some of my dolls, which I'm actually quite fine with. I went into dolls for 2 reasons. To collect and to sell. But first I needed to learn how to restore. Restoration was a big learning curve for me. I haven't restored too much. I'm still got the Dopey doll out, and I haven't done a thing with him. So that's coming up to start going back and restoring him again. So stay tuned. There's a lot to come on this channel yet. So let's take a look and see what I've got here. Well, it looks like I've got some newspapers. Now as soon as I bring them out, you're going to know exactly who they are. And like I said, if you watch, you can get some dolls rather cheap. Let's get her out first. Get rid of the box. Put the box down. Okay, there's one doll. Oh, there we go. And I'm learning about ways to organize myself better so that I can find things when I am in need of them. That has been the biggest, I think, when it comes to learning to restore dolls, the tools that you acquire to do it and how you progress in your tools from where I began to where I am today. I have bought some new tools along the way in just the last little while, which we'll be getting into down the road, and why I need them and how I need them and what I'm going to use them for and all this other stuff. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. I got tools that are still sitting in the packages that I just picked up from Michael's and things, and I don't want to open them until I'm ready to show it. Well, I want to experiment first with them, but I want to film it all, videotape it all, so that if you want these same tools, then you'll be able to go buy them and see how to use them and what you can use them for. So stay tuned, lots to come yet. Oh, and another thing I want to say too before I take out this last doll here. John's death is coming up this week to his 1 year. I wanted to say to everybody who's been supporting me along the way, and just the words of encouragement have been wonderful. I read it all, believe me. I may not comment because I'm very silent in this area. because I'm very sensitive in this area. This week is a hard week, and because it's starting tomorrow. John died on a Wednesday, but his actual death date of anniversary will be Friday the 2nd. He died October the 2nd, but he died on a Wednesday. So there's something about Wednesday and this Friday that really are hanging on to me. But the thing is that I want to thank everybody who just words, prayers, encouragement, everything I have read and hung on to, and it got me through. So I want you all to know that I am doing fine. I'm doing really good. But this week, yeah, it's tugging at me. So the dolls come in at a great time to kind of get maybe my mind away just for a little while. I got to go to work today, but I'm off tomorrow. I think I asked for it off. I don't know if I want to be at work because that's where they had to come and get me to tell me about John. I hope I got it off. If I don't, I'll deal with it. And you got to move on. You can't get too clingy to certain ideas. I try not to, but does it happen to everybody? It does. But anyhow, as that may be, let's move on. But thank you. I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers out there who gave me words of encouragement. And we're going to move forward now. This is a time to move forward. And through the dolls and just through life in general in itself. So here we are with two wonderful dolls. Let's open them up and let's see, what did I get myself into? Okay. This is from a book first that I read when I was a little girl, and I loved it. Now it has to do with the American history during the Civil War. That might give some of it away. Woo. Now I'm going to open them both first, get the bags open. I think some of you are already putting it together what Tammy got herself into. They are made by the Madame Alexander Doll Company. Okay, here's the first one. Oh, look at her. Get her eyes over. There they are. This is from the book and the movie, Little Women. Oh my goodness. One's Beth and one's somebody else. I got to get their names again. But oh my goodness, aren't they gorgeous? They're all in their original clothes. Original wigs. Everything about them is original. She could use some elastics in her little pantaloons here, so that I will do. I'll give her some elastic in there. And, but she is... Oh, look at her poor little sleeve. So she needs a new sleeve. Oh, sleeves, I guess. Put an S on that sleeve. And I'll take that off and we'll put new sleeves on her. And some new little puff sleeves and everything. They are marked, I know that. Oh yeah, right up there, yep. But anyhow, that is one of them right there. Now they need some cleaning up on their face. Oh, I love them. Oh my goodness. I need the other. I think there's 3 more. Beth and Amy. I think I got Beth and Amy. That's the only 2 that were there that were available at this time of the cheap price I got them for. Oh my goodness, look at this. There we go. Oh, yeah, she needs new sleeves as well. Oh, and she's got her shoes, her original shoes as well. Oh, she's a little bit strung loose. Her dress is right undone, but her pantaloons are, well, they got a bit of a bum there. They can hold those up. But anyhow, yeah, very gorgeous dolls. I hope you can see them both. Her eyes, she just doesn't want to look at the world. There we go. A little bit on the stuck side. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? But they do need work. I can see that. And her dress. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I love their look. And they have 2 different looks. One thing about Madame Alexander dolls that are in a collection, sometimes what I don't like about them is they use the same doll but different wigs and they call it a different name. And that bothers me. I want to see different looks a bit on their faces. And these dolls do have that. This is a more slender face, more wider face, more chubbier face, you know, so more growing up, more childlike. Oh my goodness. Yes, love them, love them. I hope you enjoy them. You can see them okay here. Let me get them There we go. I'm not watching what you're seeing here, so I try to watch what you guys are seeing. Since I don't have a camera person anymore, so I'm on my own a lot of the time here, so I want you guys to see them. Ladies and gents, to see these dolls. But gorgeous. And again, like I say, one of these dolls can cost, I've been watching them, and I want to get, well, I think it's Marmy, which is the mother doll. Just her alone was over $100. And I'm like, okay, I'm on my budget. I'm trying to stick to my budget. My budget actually is going to go way down coming up here. I'll be putting it into an account of my own here at home and saving it up to buy dolls, so that way I'm not going out and just buying whatever. I'm doing a whole different gamut with myself now when it comes to my doll budget, because I just don't need. The thing is that I'll just save up for the mother, and that's what I'm going to do, Marmy. And there's a couple others that I think that go with this. I want to say there's 5. And I'm going to stick with that. It could be 4, but I think it's five dolls. And, oh, nice. Just beautiful. And I love the movie. The time is the Civil War in the United States, and how these women were left on their own while the father was off in the war, and how the strength, I think that's what I liked about it, was the strength of these women keeping the home and fighting all what was going on around them, and dealing with everything that was going around them in this world of a man's world. And these women came right up out of it, and how they stuck together as a family and were strong and still giving and dealing with life as well, and the strength that they had to get through this. And I just loved it for that. And as a little girl, I read that book, and it stuck with me. And it's that strength of women that I love to see, not where it's overpowering men at all, where it is enhancing and walking beside their men. And that's what I loved about it. And I love this. I love the story. I can't say anything more about it. But anyhow, as it may be, love the dolls too, just as well. Needing a cleaning up, need their dresses refreshed, sure, but nothing we can't handle. But anyways, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that you love my Madame Alexander dolls way over yonder there. Can you see them? I haven't got my glasses on. Let me get my glasses. There we go. There are my Madame Alexander dolls sitting right there, and my new ones right here. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come. Believe me, I've got more to share. And so I'm going to put these girls down now. Oh, wow. Very beautiful dolls. Okay, thanks again for joining me. And again, thank you for the support through one of my roughest times in my life. And just being there and supporting my channel as well. I can't say it enough, but I'll say it one more time. Thank you. And God bless everybody, and I'll be coming back again. Stay tuned for more to come. Bye-bye.